It's legit, but
Legit. That's legit. That's legit.
Legit. I'm legit going back to the crab.
it legit, like
I will legit like a legit.
That was legit. A mile or what?
no, a country mile is a mile.
It's got to be different, otherwise they wouldn't call it a country mile.
I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Maybe more crap happens when you're in New York and you go a mile. Like, wow, I've passed like 18 7-Elevens.
Full of red vines.
Yeah,
In a country mile, you pass
none.
donkey.
None of them. A donkey.
Cornfields.
Yeah.
Some roadkill that looks like red vines coming out of it.
Oh, potentially. You could have dinner right there.
What's the weirdest meat you've had? Or exotic?
Rattlesnake?
That's not exotic.
Oh, it's more exotic than like.
I did say weird, but that's not
Okay,
weird.
that works. Yeah.
I don't know. I've had like the squid and the octopus and the.
Haven't you had like dollar scoop? Cat. I mean, that's got to be the weirdest meat all
Cat's meow.
times.
I've had some mystery meat, that's for sure. Probably like
Yeah.
potted meat or
Yeah.
Vienna sausages.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, that's like some chicken lips and butts in there.
I was watching, I don't know,
sure.
some British show, and there's still a few places that serve up horse meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Still, it
I
was-
would try it once.
They were the largest consumer of horse meat in the world up until like the 50s or something like that.
I think France is now.
Yeah.
What's wrong with horse meat?
I would
I don't
totally
know.
eat it.
I don't know.
Isn't it illegal though here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because
Why?
horses are like, you know,
They have faces
friendly
that
or
people like.
something.
So do cows, and cows are pretty cute.
They are. Some are.
It's like
Most
the
are.
spectrum. There's like a spectrum
Yeah.
of animals, and you draw the line on the ones you eat and the ones you don't.
The PETA one had like, where do you draw the lines? And
Yeah.
like, it had like rabbit. I was like, rabbit's fine.
I love rabbit.
Rabbit's good.
Hassenpfeffer.
I don't really like rabbit. But.
Yeah. If
Snails.
it's done well.
Snails, I draw the line. Those are
Snails?
nasty. Those are
No, snails are
those
all
are
right.
I've
foul.
had some good snails.
No.
Jordy, weirdest meat?
I didn't know I was allowed to talk yet. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll introduce them here in a minute. But yeah.
Frog legs.
No.
Frog
no,
legs, yeah.
I haven't had frog legs.
What?
I've had, let's see, pigeon. I was told it was the dove, or what's the fancy word? for
Oh,
it?
it is a
Squab.
squaw. Yeah.
But they're basically the same bird,
It
right?
is, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've had pigeon. I've had.
Was it like New York pigeon
I don't know.
or like
I don't know.
Or
where-
country mile pigeon.
Beach rat pigeon,
I don't know where. it came
Nebraska
from. I don't know
pigeon's
where it
probably a
came
lot
from.
better than New York pigeon
green fed.
I've had.
versus
My
poop
father-in-law
fed.
makes Elkhart stew. It's been a long time, but I've had Elkhart stew
Okay.
there.
That would make me puke.
I've had mountain lion. We did fondue to mountain lion once.
Nice.
All this stuff is
mountain lion?
all this stuff's at my father-in-law's.
That cannot
my
taste good.
in-laws' house. So
Like a pure carnivore. Like
Some-
I had no idea that he beats us all.
so I mean,
Yeah.
there's a mountain lion season.
Jordy wins.
You know, and somebody managed to get one and gave my father-in-law some meat, and he was like, "Let's just cut it up and fondue it." So
But they eat that?
yeah,
What?
And why not? I've had bear.
Bear makes
I've had
sense.
bear jerky.
Bear's an omnivore, at least.
Right.
Like I would think that a carnivore would taste like garbage, but
it tasted a lot like it was white. It was a light flat. It was a lot like pork. Really,
It was
I kind of tricked myself
the
into thinking
chicken
it was
of the
pork,
mountains.
So.
Yeah. I think the weirdest, at least the situation, I was in Romania for a missions trip thing that we did way back when I was 15 years old. And we're sitting there in this house, and there had been dogs that we saw that were like the guard dogs for the whole week. And every time we'd go by them, we literally had to run to the outhouse to get by them because they would bite you.
No.
So you would take 2 or 3 people to like fend off the dogs from the neighbor's house.
I gotta poop.
Yeah, seriously. And then
It's like Sandlot all over.
Except for
Who's gonna come pooping?
after
with
there,
me?
we were there for like a week and a half, and like the day
Yeah.
the day we were getting sent off, the whole village that we were at came and threw us a party, and I'm sitting there eating this stew, and I look over and I'm like, wait, where are the dogs?
yeah.
And I'm like, I look down into my stew, and I'm like,
Nah.
okay. And then I said something to one of the youth leaders, and he's like, don't you say a word. We've been trying to keep that quiet. I'm like, okay.
Oh, so they knew it. They were
The leaders knew.
they don't want the kids to freak out.
They didn't want the kids to freak
Yeah.
out, but it just is what they had, and
Yeah.
they gave us whatever they had at the time. So
You're like, I'd rather not eat.
Later, we
dog.
fundraised to send them some chickens and goats and stuff so they can have food.
And new dogs.
Yeah, so they're like, ooh, more food.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was
Hey,
back in '95, so it was like 3 or 4 years after the wall fell in Romania. So they were poor. They're a poor community, but they gave what
So
they had.
how did dog taste?
Tasted. I mean, it was in a stew, so it tasted. It was
amazing.
It was soup, it was boiled soup meat.
It
you know?
tasted brown.
Yeah.
Dog with carrots and potatoes? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest I've had.
Interesting.
I've had ostrich and those kinds of things, but
Can't say I've had dog.
Wow, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I went
Yeah,
to China once.
That's
so
true, yeah.
It's always
I
there.
think I had crocodile in Australia. That's like the Australian thing, right? They have crocodile farms there for that.
Yeah, I had crocodile here. It's
Alligator
fine.
tail.
Alligator
Yeah.
tail is fine.
Right.
Rattlesnake is fine.
Tastes like chicken.
Right.
Tastes like chicken.
I don't think
It's like we need to go to Buckhorn Exchange.
did anybody
almost.
ever go to the fort? Does that even exist still?
The
It
fort's
still
still
does.
there.
Is it still open?
Buckhorn, yeah.
Buckhorn.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yep.
I know
Had
some
those.
people that I grew up in high school with that would fly up in a helicopter up to the fort.
That's excessive.
That is pretty excessive.
Well, her dad was a brain surgeon, so it was just kind of
Still excessive.
Still
he
very.
just
I mean,
flaunted everything.
I'm jealous.
right. yeah.
I get to miss all the traffic
Yeah.
Yeah.
for like, I don't know what it costs. $2,500 to fly up there.
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Become a brain surgeon and let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you know. Actually, even then, I wouldn't do it. Like,
Yeah.
to me, that's stupid. But
Yeah, wasting money.
I want that kind of money.
drive to Centennial, fly out to the fort.
Yeah.
Where do you land there? Like,
Is there a
There's
helipad?
yeah,
up
there is. Yeah, it's for the rich and famous.
Interesting.
I mean, that's kind of what that place is about.
in my previous life, when I was still practicing law, people would have to fly into Telluride. There's no airport in
Right.
Ridgeway, Uray area, so they fly. People who had airplanes would fly into Telluride, and we had a hearing in Montrose, which is
Yep.
not close, but nearby. And the opposing counsel was like, "Sorry, I'm late. My airplane was out of fuel this morning, and I had to refuel it before I flew over here from Denver." And I was like, "Oh my God, give me a break, dude!" It was. He's trying to big time us, and we're all just sitting around like, we don't give a crap.
Yeah. No, nobody cares.
you see the horse route out there? It just crapped in the road.
Yeah.
Bummer.
See that horse out there? It's dinner for
Montrose.
later.
Yeah. Oh, illegal horse meat.
So good.
All right, guys, welcome in. My name is Paul Procise. We got Anson Young, Josh not on Twitter, and today we have a special guest with us, and he's back a year later.
It's me, Jordy, again.
It's me.
Yay!
Bye.
Boo.
Hey.
Wait a second. Wait, didn't I ask you?
It's a
Yeah,
me.
I was invited.
Boo.
At least one of you wanted me here, so good enough.
Well, Anson's a very nice guy.
Yeah,
That's true.
You're welcome anytime. I mean, come on in.
Right.
Paul and I are not the nice ones. He is.
You know that beer that you gave me that when you guys did the first Darker
Did you
Than
drink
Your
it?
Soul.
Yeah,
no, it's
the-
still in my fridge.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
The tweet, yeah, that's what it is. I'm saving
the
it.
quad?
You should get it.
What?
Yeah.
What are you saving it for?
I just want to get
A
blitzed.
normal
I just
year?
want to get blitzed some night
Yes.
and but also enjoy myself.
What was that,
So,
like 16%?
yeah, it's really
We've
really
had
heavy.
22 months of a reason to get blitzed.
No, that's true. That's also true.
I did a lot of that at one point. Remember?
Yeah, you did.
I did so much that I had
Yeah.
to give myself
Gotta
a break.
like after like 10 months, you're like, huh? Should I still be drinking gin and tonics every day? Is it still
I really
something
got
I
on
need
this
to
gin
do?
and tonic
Should I take off
kick
the-
for a while. It was bad.
Take off this sticky note that says you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
But yeah, I'm excited to be here again. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're
Thanks
excited
for
to have
being
you.
here.
All right, well, we're top 3. Josh, how do we find you on the social medias?
Twitter.
Twitter.
I was
You're
gonna
on
say,
Twitter.
wait. I got an email today from Jordy.
Wow.
Ah.
Yeah, and you can reach you by email, which is how?
Josh at top3.show.
There you go. And Anson, how do we find you on the socials?
At Young Anson on Instagram.
Great. And you can find me at Paul Procise anywhere, and you can also find the top 3 at top3.show. And then you have a link to all of our things. Especially, we would love for you so we can do videos again maybe at some point. But we're not doing videos, obviously. But we have
It's
a
a pain in the
YouTube.
butt.
Yeah, it is. It's a massive
Is
pain
it
in the
really pain in the butt?
butt. It is. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot
We're
of things.
ironing out some kinks
Yeah.
in that department.
Yep. So once we get all that situated, we'll have our YouTube back in it. So we'd love for you to tell us that you want us. Why?
What are you doing? He's just pushing buttons over there.
Don't press buttons.
All right.
This is mute. This is turn yourself only exclusively.
That's the voice. That's the voice.
I didn't know
The
that.
voice
Okay.
button.
That is the voice.
An idiot.
I did, the mic fell, and I was like, well, I don't want to like.
So Josh, the fat idiot, is messing around with sounds,
That's right.
and that's the
I'm
end of our
pushing
song. So that
buttons.
means we need to talk about the things that we're doing.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Start it over
I
again.
was gonna say it's starting over again.
What are we doing?
So, first of the year,
First of the year.
we're going to make this a tradition. That's why Jordy's back.
I think so.
Oh,
Every
God,
year.
do we have to have Jordy back every year?
Once a year.
Every year.
All right, I'm done. Bye, guys.
Well, that was Josh.
Yeah.
Jordy's now in the top 3.
Yep. So we're doing Dark as Your Soul again. I'm really excited about this. But we did a little twist this time.
What is Dark as Your Soul?
So Dark as Your Soul is beers that are dark, and we have dark
Dark.
souls anyways, and so these beers match our souls.
Mine.
The first time around, 3 of the 4 beers were also really high in alcohol content.
Yes,
They were.
yes.
And we kind of thought that maybe that was part of the plan, but
No.
ended up not being. So
3 out of the 4 thought that was part of the plan.
Right.
Josh brought like a session like a session stout or something.
I brought
a
a
porter.
porter, and I have some more in the fridge. I just picked up more.
Yeah.
Nice. It was good.
and it is dark.
It was good. It,
It
was
is
dark.
dark.
You're right. You're
But
right.
It wasn't an
It has to be an-
Imperial.
So
or
I could
anything
bring
like
a
that.
black IPA, and I'm just like, I know I'm
If
going to lose.
If it's
'cause
dark,
you guys suck.
I mean, it's dark, right?
It's black.
So
yeah.
what it was, had the IBV or IBV or
IBV.
IBV has to be high.
well,
Well,
that,
what we're drinking right now has a 7% ABV.
that was what I thought initially was like dark,
Yeah.
heavy,
Oh, not ABV. The,
high alcohol.
IBUs,
The IB. Yeah, is that they?
and something, whatever bitterness units.
Yeah.
Yeah, where like if it's like a 12, you're like, oh, that's
Right.
Coors Light.
Right. So,
But if it's like a 480, it's
Anson's,
a 1554.
what I'm at.
Anson's IPAs all have really big IBUs.
God, I've been wanting more of those 1554s.
Hey, Josh,
Yeah?
what are we drinking right now?
This is a Diebold Fig Noir. It's an Algerian beer de garde, and it is phenomenal.
It is really good.
It is
yeah.
good. So it has sweet Algerian figs, or sweet Algerian curry,
Words.
figs, and palm sugar. It's really good.
As you all know, and apparently Anson and Paul said I can't bring any more Diebold beers
I
to the game because of
Just this
no,
episode
no, it was next episode
and next episode. Yeah.
Oh,
because we knew that
That's
you were
what they
going to
make,
bring
yeah.
something. For
it's good.
No, it is
I
good.
can't, I can't help it if they make good beer.
Yes, but we had to put a moratorium on Anson and Josh for a couple episodes on,
Just bringing the same damn beer every time.
or at least from the same brewery.
Hey, they make good beer.
No, I'm with you. Nobody said it's not good.
And this
No,
one,
they're
this
amazing.
one is this one. I remember when I first got it, I was like, ugh, figs.
well, you would think curry. Like I like figs, but you would think curry and beer. I don't know about this,
You're right,
but
right.
it works.
It's so good.
I love curry though.
I do love curry. Yes,
Curry's so good.
Jordy drank all of his.
I didn't
already.
really taste the curry in it.
No, I don't.
No,
I
you don't.
either.
not really. Maybe some of those spices hiding in the background. I don't know.
Anyway, it's really good.
All right, so dark as your soul.
Yes.
Let's get into this. Let our guest go first.
Oh crap. Okay.
Oh, wow. All right.
Hang on.
He's excited.
He's not ready.
So
We
I-
need some
I had
glasses.
a bit of a panic because there aren't really any large liquor stores near where I live.
Okay.
So I stopped at Bevy's on the
Yeah.
just right down the street. And
That's where I stopped.
And I was
That's where I got mine.
Wait, we didn't talk about. There's rules around this year.
I'll tell the rules.
Okay.
Jordy's
So
in.
for Dark of the Soul, Dark as Your Soul Part 2, it has to be a dark beer that you have never tried.
You yourself.
You yourself have never tried.
Yes.
Because I don't know if I bring something, you're like, oh yeah, I have that every week. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
I hate you.
that would be really
Because
hard to
the
do.
problem is
Yeah.
you guys know, you bring normal episodes where you bring your favorite whatever. Everybody just chooses their own, and it's
Right.
not necessarily as interesting.
But
Yeah.
you see beers, you're like, oh, that's a cool logo. What is
Right.
that? Oh, and it's like a watermelon porter, and you're like, oh God, what have you done?
So I was worried that I was going to struggle, but Bevy's is huge,
It is
so
insane.
wasn't a big deal. So what I've got is something from Eddie Line Brewery,
Nice.
which I'm familiar with.
like.
They do make good stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if all of you have had this. It's their Java Stout.
I have not had
No.
that, but I did look at that the other day.
I've
in
never had
Bevis.
it. I assume it's going to be very dark. It should be. It's a stout, right?
Java Stout.
They're more well known for their IPAs too.
Are they?
Eddie Line, yeah. They're in Buena Vista.
I
That's
had
right.
no idea.
That's right.
Buena Vista.
So why did you go there?
Because I'm familiar with the brewery, Eddie Line.
That would
And
be my
it-
first
it
start.
popped out at me. The can's pretty cool. You know, it's got a chair lift on it. And, so
What's
anyway,
the beer called?
It's called, 14er. Eddie Line Brewery's
Nice.
14er Java Stout.
Java Stout.
8.75 ABV. generous amounts of El Dorado hops. It might be a pretty hoppy as far as the
No,
stout
you
goes.
just said they're known for the IPAs. They're like,
They are. No,
We have-
they do like the Crank Anchor. They do the Double Day, which is like I like them because you can buy a 6-pack of the Tall Boys and it's still like $13, but they're like 9%.
Nice.
So you're like, I'm getting my bang for buck out of this thing.
I hate these cups.
It's okay.
I hate them.
At least we could see the color.
Yeah,
We have clear.
We could judge the darkness.
I kind of feel like I'm in a hotel. These are kind of like the ones they give you with your little ice bucket.
Yeah, that has a little plastic
Well-
wrapping on it.
Yeah.
Rip it off.
So
I mean, I smell something, but I
smell coffee.
I think I still that's still broken.
you don't count. Your opinion doesn't mean anything.
We're gonna weight this.
So yeah,
Josh's house.
I've never had it. Everybody's already had some, so I give it a shot.
I haven't had any.
I haven't had this one. Have it? I don't think anybody has had this at the
Nope,
table.
I've never had it.
I do like Eddie Line, so I'm looking
right.
forward to it.
Yeah, so I'm really enjoying this already. Coffee is incredibly forward. Like it's
Yeah, it
definitely
is.
a coffee stout for sure.
So is this? Can I drink this on a conference call at 8 in the morning?
Totally.
Okay.
It's only what did you say? 8%?
Close to
That's not
9.
bad.
No, it's not bad.
And it's not overly.
What
hoppy.
happens if you do
I can-
3 in 1 hour
Oh,
conference?
yeah, that might you might have some problems.
Thank you for good night.
work?
You're
Work words.
You're right, Anson. It's not for being advertised as being hoppy and known for what they make. It's not that hoppy.
You know
But-
what's nice?
what?
It doesn't coat like motor oil like you guys brought last year.
Yeah. It was so good.
We want to like hack up black phlegm at the end of these, like dark as you.
Your doctor's like, "You got colon?" No, I just drank some beers last night.
I got the black lung.
I like beer that you have to chew. So
I get it. I mean, I just don't like the alcohol content doesn't need to go stupid.
that's fair.
The
I
more
suppose.
stupid, the better.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Give me like a
let's get
20%
weird in
something. Yeah.
Well,
You know what we haven't done is a good Lord. Oh, what'd it go?
His brain.
Belgium strong ale night. Like
So
that-
I was
that-
looking at some triples.
That would be that's a night like
It's imports from Germany. Oh my gosh.
bring the wives because you know.
Yeah. Why is
Call that
Josh's car
Uber.
driving by himself everywhere?
Call the Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Going home.
that one gets high.
You got a couple couches.
The funny thing is, Sarah has a standing thing with like, she's like, okay, I know that you guys are doing beers tonight. If you
Yeah,
need me to drive you home, just give me a call. I'm like, okay.
that's nice.
Yeah. All right.
Well, so that's that.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
I can start to taste the hops now, like after,
Yeah, it's definitely there.
a little bit at the end.
But with the coffee, it's an interesting mix.
what the heck over there?
So,
Josh is drinking
Oh my
the
God,
beer
what is
through a
wrong with
red
you?
vine straw.
the guy who has no taste buds at the moment is drinking his dark stout through a red vine. How is it?
Yeah, is it good?
Oh my gosh, I really should have taken a picture of that.
I think I'm still broken a little bit.
He's like, I don't know. Tastes like candy.
All right. Well, I like the can, but let's. Who's next?
Josh.
I don't know what my beer is actually. It's not me. I got to look it up.
Okay. How about Anson?
How about Paul?
Well, you know my beer.
Did you send us in that picture?
Yeah. I can't remember what the name of it is. Like I was like, what's the name?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the one that that was making fun of you because it wasn't dark.
Yeah, but it was dark. Someone else go. I'll pull it up.
Uh huh. How long is it gonna take you to pull up? We can keep
I'm
talking
gonna
about
look in
Gordy's.
our Discord.
Yeah, we got more of this. Look, Anson.
I did get to go to Eddie
look at-
Line this
look-
year.
Look
Actually,
look. There's a hop, like a
there
hop. What do you call it? Foam art.
it
For,
is. Yeah, like right
in
there.
a latte.
On the latte.
Yeah, I'd take that. Yeah, so I've never been the first growler I ever got was from Eddie Line, and it was because Stacy went on like a girls' trip to Buena Vista.
Yeah.
They went to Eddie Line. She brought me back a glass growler before I even know like you could collect those. Now I have like 50 of them or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
hell.
and that was my first one. And then I've had their stuff because they're distributed pretty widely. And then this year I had a client who was buying a house in Buena Vista, so we went to Eddie Line and got to try them. And their food is good actually. They have a whole food thing. So
Nice.
Isn't it Buena Vista?
yeah, I think officially.
the obviously the correct Spanish way to pronounce
Yeah.
it, but I think the locals pronounce it Buena, right?
Buena, yeah. It's kind of like Pueblo.
Yeah.
It's like
Or Ure.
yeah,
Ure.
Ure. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. Sawatch is always a tough one.
Yeah, Buena Vista.
Okay.
Are you ready yet, Joshua?
Sure. I'm reading off on Instagram. So it's at a Joyride brewery. It's called the Schwarzbier.
Is that like
That's
Shorzy?
German for black. Schwartz.
Black beer.
Yeah.
It's black beer.
Is it called Shorzy?
Schwarzy?
It is. Yeah, that's what it's called.
So is that like a Letterkenny reference?
Schwartzy.
I see
Could be
your
the-
He
Schwartzy
can read
is
the
as
German,
big as
so-
mine.
That's what.
So he said its name translates to black beer in German. This style is much lighter in flavor, but the mouthfeel that the color implies.
Okay.
And like I said, I just sent a picture to Anson and Paul, and they were both like, yes, get me some of that.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay.
yes. Here, Jordy.
I see.
That's the one where you're like, oh my gosh, I want to try that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
On the can, it says you're supposed to pour it into a tall,
Tall
basically
boy.
a pilsner, what
Yeah.
kind of looks like a pilsner glass.
That
kinda.
is pretty cool that it tells you kind of what glass to pour it in.
Yeah,
It doesn't
Best.
say you can put it in a short little Chinette crystal thing.
Kid's
Plastic.
birthday party.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a unicorn cake, and then you have like the punch with these glasses. Yeah. We've been there.
So I've never had this. We just saw the picture, and I was like, hey, I'm going to Joyride. Should I get some? And so I got a bunch.
Nice.
There's a big can.
Are we recycling glasses, or are we getting new ones?
Yeah, I'm just reusing.
Let's get new ones.
Yeah.
From the guy
people
who
that
can't
have
taste
the
anything.
people that have taste.
We have limited glasses, so
That's true.
Mine's
We
clean.
do have
Oh,
two
do we?
episodes.
Oh,
Of
okay.
drinking.
Then I can get some water and clean it out. No biggie.
there you go.
Yay.
I mean, it looks dark.
It does. What's the ABV? Do you know?
Yeah, I just looked at it.
5.3.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Super
session.
low.
It's a session black lager.
Again.
No, it's a Schwartz beer.
Schwartz.
I see your
beer.
Schwartz is as big
I
as
see
mine.
your Schwartz beer is as big as mine.
So, what are the notes on this? What are the flavor profiles?
Not a clue.
What?
It's
all it says. That's
black.
all it
and
says.
It's an Instagram, and if I click on anything on Instagram, it says you need to log in. And for one person that doesn't have a Instagram account,
If you want to find me on Instagram, it's Paul Process. But don't,
Plug.
because it's political.
plug.
But don't. I think I'm going to unfollow you. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
You don't follow me.
Yeah, never mind. I was wanting to go there.
Don't even go there. Anyway, I don't know. It looked interesting. They put it in a nice glass overlooking Denver, and it was dark. And I knew that's really dark.
It's the black beer.
I don't know. Did anyone try it yet?
Nope.
I did.
Oh, Jordy did. All right, here we go.
Meh.
Oh. He has a one-word review. I might have a two-word review. Hold on. Shark sandwich? More like shit sandwich. Just kidding. No, it's actually pretty good. It's totally different than
Is this where the mouthfeel is coming into play?
this. This is very
It's much
light.
lighter flavor.
It's very clean, very light, very crisp.
Yeah, but it's like super dark.
It is. It reminds me of what a black IPA looks like, but doesn't taste like.
This
Like, it
is
doesn't
weird.
Taste dark.
This is weird.
I like it a lot.
I agree with all
It's-
those adjectives.
Yes. It's got a mouthfeel. He's doing through the straw. Is it better through the straw? Don't know. All right.
So,
I still don't trust.
What do you think?
I don't trust my mouth.
I don't
it's
trust your
basically,
mouth either.
it's like a black lager.
Huh?
That's what it is.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, try this
It's-
black lager. Oh, it's like a black lager.
I mean, like,
good,
for
good.
people, yeah. But, I mean, it's
It's good.
it's like drinking a Coors that's dark. Really, really dark.
Now, if I had to drink a banquet or this kind of lager, I would choose this one because it's a little like maltier
Yeah.
or roastier, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is surprisingly good.
We have 2 more cans.
I do like this.
So
Nice.
What size
this
is
is
that?
and at 5.3, it's a 2 It's a crowler.
It's a what?
It's a crowler.
Crowler.
Okay.
Oh, crowler. Yeah, it's a freaking beast.
You could totally drink this.
What is this? 2 pints, right?
Yeah.
2 pints out of this?
Yep.
It's a 2-pinter.
Yeah, it's crushable.
Maybe that's what the glass type tells you.
Yeah.
Two?
I did get tired of buying crowlers because sometimes I'd be drinking it by myself. And I know
Right.
it's a whole commitment.
It is.
If I'm like, say, you want any beer? No? Okay. Then I know I'm just like, I'm in it for the long haul.
I've done that with the Parker Beaches
Yes.
from
It's so good, but it's
Welcome Home.
It's a lot of beer.
and Wendy's like, I'll have a little bit.
Theirs isn't as big as a crowler though. Theirs is the next size down. It's like a pint and a half.
No, it's
Oh,
this
really?
size.
Yep.
What
Okay.
is it?
Yes.
It's not. It's not a big.
A
big
country pint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, New York
A bit
pint.
smaller. Yes.
Yeah, I
Wait,
can't remember what they
wait,
call it, but yeah.
is
it's-
everything bigger in New York? So a country, it'd be a country pint if it's smaller than.
A country pint.
I don't know, but Wendy has many times from like Welcome Home. She's like, oh, I want some. I'm like, all right, so I crack 2 open. She's like, pour.
Just like a little bit.
Yeah, and like,
Yeah.
all right, here you go. I'm like, oh, all right, well, Paul,
This is gonna be it.
Paul, let's go play video games.
Yeah. I'll be up for a while.
I like Joyride's logo. The elephant thing is cool. It
Sure.
it reminds me of the weird acid trip scene from Dumbo. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I've never watched Dumbo while tripping. So
It's a part of the movie.
like
haven't seen
you
Dumbo in
watch
years.
it when you're a kid. You're like, oh, this is interesting. You watch it as an adult, and you're like, these dudes were high on something
Yes.
during when they made this.
Yeah, had to be.
But Delirium, right? Delirium, the Belgium brewery has elephants too.
Oh, do they?
That's cool.
All right, I'll bust mine out.
like
So
Would
I went to what's that?
would continue drinking.
Okay.
He's like, I'm gonna have more of my own. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I went to Bevy's, the local.
Did you see Jordy there?
Did not.
Did you run into him?
Did not. But I told them kind of the parameters of what we're doing. So I actually had them do a surprise thing. I know what it is because I looked later, which is kind of funny. But I was
Why
like,
would you do that?
huh?
They went to all that work to surprise you.
No, it was more like, hey, would you pick something out from? There was a guy in there stalking, and I'm like, hey, doing a podcast, doing this, and I've had these beers in this section and these few beers.
Did you warn the girl he was stalking at least?
Nice. Nice dad joke.
Then Parker Police showed up and
Right,
yes.
right.
Like, it's that guy. He's the stalker.
So anyways, I told him the beers that I'd had in the cave section, you know, and so this is what he picked out, which I thought was an interesting pick. So it's a Wiley Roots, which we've had before,
oh, it's got coconut.
and it's an Imperial something. Now we've had Imperial something,
Yes, we have.
and it was really delicious.
Uh-oh.
It was, I don't remember which one we had. I think it was the cookies or something like that, or the tiramisu. We had a Wiley Roots tiramisu. So this is from the same line
Okay.
because I had to look it up. I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm right. But this is coconut vanilla Imperial Stout.
Oh, yes.
Right up. And so the funny thing is I looked at it when I went to go check out, and I kind of started laughing because I'm like, oh.
I see the coconuts.
But I was
on the
like,
logo.
you're going to be able to enjoy this because you can't taste anything.
Yeah, you don't care.
I still taste, but
Coconuts came up in another recent episode of yours. Just listening to it.
Yes, yes. We always talk about how much Josh hates everything, including coconut.
And Christmas and everything else.
Give me a cup.
You know what? I was surprised. Like, I pull up to your house, you got Christmas decorations for
My wife puts those
Wendy
up.
does.
for somebody who hates Christmas.
My wife put those up.
The wife does.
But she hates Christmas too.
No, she loves it.
That's not what I heard.
Josh, I thought about you on Thanksgiving because that's the one holiday you like.
Hey, I like the 4th of July.
Okay, well,
Thanksgiving is an awesome holiday.
right.
That is true.
I was with my family for the first time in 2 years, and I thought of you. You should feel special.
Did you travel or were you here?
Yeah, no, we traveled. My family's down in the Four Corners area. That's where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
And
I
so-
was looking. Durango's way the hell out there.
You've never been?
No.
So this is
Why?
10.
You can take a train.
This is
to
10%, by
Durango.
the way, guys.
Why would I go to Durango?
Tenor. You can go do outdoor things like hiking or
In the mountains?
Yeah.
No.
backpacking.
No.
Climbing.
No.
It's Four Corners,
Camping.
so you can
No.
go south, and there's desert stuff.
Yuck.
Four
You
wheeling.
like riding dirt bikes? You used to.
Used to. My niece said no.
Yeah.
Your niece? She's like, Uncle Josh, no.
No, don't do that.
You can't do it.
No, my knees.
Oh. You have old man knees?
You just tried it?
Oh, yeah.
So
Do you?
That's really good.
You going to need some knee replacements here coming up? My father-in-law had that done, and it was a
As long as I don't ride a dirt bike
modern miracle.
or go up a lot of stairs,
Oh.
like, I'm totally fine.
Oh. But playing hockey and and
Hockey's the one thing I
softball's
can do. I can't run. Riding a bike hurts.
Oh.
So there's like limited things, but apparently like the skating motion doesn't screw me out.
Hockey's pretty low impact on your legs if you're not checking. And
Yeah, I was going to say, until you get hit in the glass.
right. So,
Like,
Well, you'd have to skate, Jordy.
right.
So
This is a low-impact sport. Until you get
when I roller
knocked out.
when I did the roller hockey, it was mostly me just falling down.
Oh, this smells like coconut.
I don't know.
It's full on coconut.
It is.
Holy
So
smokes.
Is this like death by coconut?
Yeah, if you've had death by coconut, you can. So my take on death by coconut is it's actually not so coconutty. It's more roasty. Then you get some of the husk like flavored whatever, but this is like
this is
super
sweet.
coconut and it's very sweet.
super sweet.
It is.
The vanilla is like the punch, man.
It is. So I'm actually really enjoying this, but we all know that I love coconut. I mean, we did a whole coconut episode. Remember?
Yeah.
That was that night that I crapped my
Coconut
pants.
chips, coconut
Oops, I crapped my pants.
crisps, coconut cookies.
Jordy,
how do you feel
the
about
profile's
coconuts?
not there for me at all.
Well, no flavors there for you.
No, it's like
They exist, and I'm
there's
happy
something
about
there,
that.
but it's not.
All right.
It's
There
not
you
there.
go.
It's weird.
You can't taste like that vanilla sweetness.
It's 10%, by the way, if you didn't catch that.
I mean, I get some sweetness, but it my mind is not registering vanilla at all, which is really weird. Like, and I don't taste coconut. I don't.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't really taste like 10% though. It's not.
There's no heat
super
heat
hot
to it.
No,
And
but
it
definitely
might be because it's super cold.
It might be.
Like it tastes.
Yeah, you warm.
Like,
yeah,
it
when you
tastes
get
way,
a warmer beer, you start getting that little hotness to it.
It
yeah.
tastes way crispier than it should.
yeah.
But it could just be because it's like
It's sitting on 2 ice packs right,
Right
now.
on-
I have
right
more in
cold,
here if you
yeah.
want more.
But yeah, the coconut and the vanilla are bam.
Yes.
Okay, they're in the big.
Then I am okay that I cannot. Although I do like the vanilla part.
So when you rate this, are you just gonna like roll a dice and be like,
I honestly don't know how I could rate
roll a
it.
d4?
You just need to eat McDonald's every day
No.
until you can start tasting it again.
Like that hash brown is delicious.
right.
Never will be delicious.
It's salty.
Well, I told you about my
So-
buddy that when he lost his taste, that all he did was eat like super duper healthy, all the crap that he would never eat
That could
Ever?
be good. Yeah.
because he couldn't taste it. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna just get," and he knocked down a ton of weight. And
But
like,
I
got
can
in
still
shape.
taste. It's certain, like it's the profile of certain flavors that are not there.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping when I got the Rona that I would be able to not be able to taste. All it did was turn water into mold in my flavor taste profile. It was the weirdest thing ever.
No weight loss on it.
Moldy water.
Oh, I lost some weight, but I gained it back when I started drinking beers again.
Yeah.
It tastes like Florida water. Like tastes like
Oh
moldy.
no. There's Florida water. Then there's Orlando water.
Yeah. Yeah, Orlando water. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a second.
It tastes like
that's a gate of hell.
It's filtered through moss or something.
Hey, it's the minerals. It's so bad.
It'd been a long. We went to Orlando a couple years ago, and it had been a long time since I'd been there. And my daughter obviously had never been there. And
Yeah.
I think we got like at the airport and like with the drinking fountain. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with the water?
This place
it ruins everything. You have to end up like ordering. Can I get a can of Coke?
Yeah.
Can I get a bottle of Sprite? What? Do you have bottles? Yeah. Whatever soda you have in a bottle, please bring it to me. Do you want water? Hell no.
Yeah. This has ice in it? No. Was it ice made out of your tap water?
Can my 2-year-old drink a Coors Light? Is that okay?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Like yes, sir.
I've gotten used to it, and so when I do go,
Yeah. I
you just like like if we talk to Andy like it's nothing now, right?
Sure.
You know it's there, but your mind just kind of like you're putting in poop.
I
Okay,
forgot
just drink
that
the
beer
poop.
again.
Oh no!
And I forgot it at
sorry,
Christmas
Andy.
too. So Rob was like, "Hey, did you bring that beer?" It's like, no.
No.
But I brought Epic.
Yeah.
So you definitely get used to it. But like that's something like when my parents were there, they were ordering. I was like, my mom goes, "Hey, can I get a Diet Coke?" I was like, "Mom, it's Florida Diet Coke. Or it's Orlando Diet Coke." She's like, I can't remember which.
Baby, no.
I can't remember what she drank, but it was not like you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So
I'm like weird. Like I like minerally water, and Orlando water doesn't bother me. It's just not my favorite thing ever.
I mean, I like mineral water.
yeah, I got used to it. Right. The
Yeah.
problem is it has a smell.
Yeah.
In that smell, you can't describe it.
Yeah.
People in Orlando understand it, and you open the faucet.
Yeah. Mossy.
Gross.
This is earthy water.
But I mean, when you go there every week for like 2.5 years,
Oh yeah.
you definitely
Yeah,
get used
you
to
do
it. You do that. You go out there and you're like, ugh. And then you come back home, you're like, oh, I can have some water. Oh, it's
Colorado. Gorgeous Colorado water.
Nice. All right,
I'm gonna
Anson, what
finish
you
this.
got?
Hold on. Oh, that's coconutty. That's good. Hold on. Let me
I enjoyed it.
do this real quick.
It's really good. So again, that was the Wiley Roots Brewing Company.
Where are they?
They're
Really?
in Greeley.
Really?
They're like real close to.
Yeah, they're like less than a mile away from Weld.
Yeah.
Woodworks.
So this is Imperial something. Now they have like 10 different profiles with the same base.
Yeah.
And so the sugar cookies are really awesome. The tiramisu one's really awesome. I didn't care for the almond. They have like an almond one because it's like so
Almonds.
nutty.
I like almonds.
I like almonds, but personally,
like
I just
almonds.
didn't care for it that much. But this coconut vanilla is
What
definitely
was
up
it?
there.
Them
It's
that had the pie one that we were like, oh my god, like oh, there's the crust.
No, that was Weldworks.
That was
yeah.
Weldworks, yeah.
Yeah.
that one was not right in your mind. Like,
Yeah.
It was a trip, but it was decent.
yeah.
Like
it was good, but
yeah,
it didn't make sense. It was like, well, how can I?
I had their pineapple upside down cake, and it was almost everything but the cherry. It was like caramelized sugar, pineapple, cake.
Wow.
It was delicious.
You're like, what Willy Wonka BS is this?
I know. It was so
Schnozberries.
true.
Tastes like schnozberries.
Oh, what is that? Oh, there's the gravy.
Yeah. Now for dessert. All right. So my adventure took me. I started looking at beers for another episode. I found a place that has blank sours.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to go there.
Okay.
So I went there.
Wrong profile.
Talked to the guy about it, and he wasn't a big fan of
Of the podcast. He actually kicked
he was
you out
like,
of the building.
These guys suck. Actually, so this is probably like the second closest brewery to my house, and it's relatively new. It used to be a tap house where they would feature like home brewed beers called Pilot House. And it's gone now. So what took its place is a place called Jade Mountain.
Jade Mountain.
And Jade Mountain, this is my first time there.
Okay.
And I actually haven't tried any of their beer, but this guy, he hyped it up. So here we go. It says that they began making beer inside a small tea house in the south of China. How they got to Aurora, I don't know. But
Wait, China? Like,
China. Yeah. So they're a tea house / brewery. So you can
That's
get
cool.
You can get oolong tea. You can get they have hard tea. So they have like jasmine and oolong tea, and it's like 4% alcohol.
I know I'm meeting you for lunch
I know.
soon.
what?
So
And I'll meet you guys there.
yeah, he lives
I was
over
gonna
there.
say, I told Josh Anson, that's also the closest brewery to my house.
Is it?
Jade,
Okay.
Jade Mountain. That and Dry Dock.
okay. Yeah.
So,
I'm closer to 222. So
Okay.
but
That's my grocery store. There's that grocery store right there.
yeah.
That's the one.
That's
I
where I
go
went to pick up dinner.
You
And,
guys should have a fight to the death outside the King's
to.
Hoover.
Why don't we just go in and have a good time and drink?
Oh.
Because you like, how random would that be?
How about we're
Paul-
like, hey, I'm going to meet you
Paul
for
will
lunch.
be there.
I'm going to meet you and have a good time.
I work
And
from home.
Josh goes to let's fight to the death. I mean, we are doing black as your soul, dark as your soul.
Well, I have the darkest soul.
We know. We didn't know that. I mean, we know people that don't know you on this podcast know that they've been exposed
Jordy, how many
to more
times did I
of
tell you I wish you were dead?
Every time I see you.
Pretty much.
There you go.
Every
you.
time.
You wish pretty much everybody that you see that you wish they would die.
That's true. But so I mean, you guys know
I mean,
play,
ding, truth.
I play hockey with Josh.
Right.
Every time I walk into the locker room, or whoever's first, whoever's second, I wish you were dead. And we get a new guy every season. There'll be like a new guy, and he'll look around the room and be like, "Oh my god, what did I just
Guys don't
walk
like each
into? These
other."
guys hate each other."
These guys aren't friends. There's no team dynamic here.
I feel sorry for anybody new to our locker room.
Anybody knew it's just like, oh, this guy's on 11. Then usually I've got to dial it up just an RCH.
Anson, can you let Anson talk?
I'm sorry,
You don't have to.
I mean, can I? Can I
Where's
interrupt
the
you so much?
spaceship?
No, just-
Hold the spaceship's over there. You can.
Let's talk
No,
more about
I'm
China.
fine. Yeah, China. So this is not China, actually. It's called Biaflan Saigon.
Huh.
And so it is a flan coffee stout. So flan has caramel.
Yeah.
It's like a caramel dulce de leche thing with Vietnamese coffee,
Ooh,
Oh, we've had Vietnamese
vanilla,
the
Coconut.
egg coffee.
coconut, and lactose. So,
Hey.
Oh, wait, Jordy
Sounds
is
good.
lactose intolerant.
oh, are you not? Oh, I was gonna say like,
making stuff up.
okay. But the guy was saying that actually the Vietnamese coffee comes from a local company called T. No, what is it called?
I don't
Tea
know.
Coffee, TI Coffee, and it's off Broadway.
Okay.
Cool.
And they do like it's super strong Vietnamese coffee. And so I said, wait, Vietnamese coffee, vanilla, stout with caramel and coconut. Yeah. Okay.
It's got coconut
So-
in it.
That's like everything that we've
checks-
already reviewed.
It checks all
Just
the
put the
boxes.
kitchen
I know.
sink.
I know. And it's 8%, so it's I don't think it's too crazy. But I walked in there and I was excited because it was like there was Law's whiskey barrel sitting there, and I was like, okay, this place might be the L word.
I'm looking forward to
La,
it.
la, la.
If I was a brain surgeon,
Yeah.
Where would you fly?
I would fly us all to Vietnam to where Luch and I had the egg coffee.
Yeah.
It's his birthday today, by the way. Did
It
you
is.
tell-
Happy
did you
birthday,
know?
Happy birthday in the
Luch.
past.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you you're like quadruple fisting it over here?
You shut your mouth.
You have like 4 drinks going on over there.
So?
No judgment.
This is really good.
I don't know. Like,
Oh my gosh,
Now we're
this
talking
is
about
good.
the egg coffee. Does the Tea House or TI House?
Yeah, tea, coffee,
Tea
Yeah.
coffee. Can you get an egg coffee there?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That could be bad.
Come take me to lunch tomorrow.
I'm going to pick up Davis's car.
Are you?
Yeah,
Why?
because I got to have someone's going to test drive it.
His why?
He is.
Huh.
I'm going to trade him the X for the Y
What?
So this
were
Jade,
not.
for the day.
Oh, okay.
this Jade Mountain thing, it's like a muted version of the Wiley Roots one we just had.
It is.
The
It's-
coconut's there, but it's a lot calmer. But there's like a fruity flavor to it.
Yeah. So the one that we're having right now, the Jade Mountain, is like a non-imperial
Yeah,
of what we just had,
yeah.
but there's some sugary,
Poor Josh.
caramely notes. It's
Yes.
real like it.
Uh-huh.
They do
really
have
good.
an egg coffee.
Oh,
So they
shit,
have
really?
they have Cafe Trung, which is Vietnamese egg coffee.
So
They
you're picking
have-
me up as you go tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they have egg coffee. They have regular Vietnamese iced coffee, Vietnamese cold brew, Vietnamese house blend.
I got to be back by 2:30. I could maybe do that. You'd have to actually leave work.
I got an hour, baby.
Maybe I can get Davis to
I'm
go
making
there.
plans.
I know. Yeah.
They have. I'm not that we could do it now.
Let's do
but
this
They
now.
have. They
Right.
actually have a patio, don't they?
Oh, you know what? I think that
What? Who cares? Why
Hold
do we
on.
need a patio? It's
I'm
cold.
just saying in the future if you end up
Yeah.
liking it.
I don't think it's going to be tomorrow because they did say that they did close they're closed while there's an ongoing investigation due to recent events on Broadway. So, because I think that they're close to like First and Broadway.
Oh, that area. There was a big event that had just happened down there.
Anyways, this beer, Josh, what do you think? Can you taste it? Ah,
Dang, man. I think you would actually enjoy this one.
You are useless
Because it's not heavy.
What's BS is I go 3 weeks and being like, oh, I can taste stuff. I'm all happy. And then I sit down with you bozos and I'm like, oh, sadness and disappointment. Now I know how my wife feels.
we already
Every
knew,
other night,
we already
a
knew
week.
that.
I mean,
no. She rolls over in the morning.
every month.
Oh, you're
Every
still
other
here.
No,
six-
we can go back
every
to
6
the,
months.
We can
Oh,
go back to the
God.
day. This is great. This is
once a year.
Hold on.
Birthdays.
Time for awkward talk with the top 3.
Every birthday.
Yes.
yay.
Maybe on Christmas if you're really smart.
Why would you Christmas? This is your gift. I don't want shit. Go away.
Oh
But I love you, honey. No.
no.
I got a green card, 2 kids. Get away.
Oh,
No.
sad day. But no, I really am enjoying this.
Yeah.
This Vietnamese coffee.
I'm nodding, which you can't hear.
Yes.
Yeah, we can if you're really close.
We try.
Scrape your beard against the mic.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, God.
geez.
Oh, God.
Oh,
You,
geez.
what have
break
you
us
done?
up.
Okay.
There's a little bit more in here if somebody wants it.
I would.
I want to
take
look at the thing.
it. Oh, yeah. Look at it and pour
Did
me
you just
some.
zap your? Did you just zap your mouth?
That was my elbow.
Oh, jeez.
Old man elbow.
I know, right?
All right,
All
let's do this ratings.
Yeah, we got to rate this.
Yeah,
So
first.
First goes first.
I'll go first. We're doing. I forget 4 because I'm here or 3.
You can do 4.
You can do 4,
I
whatever.
think 4 is good.
Holy hell.
I am.
You've never done that before.
No, I have not. I want that.
That's what you.
Josh almost knocked my mic over.
Yeah,
did.
You're gonna deep throat it next.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So okay, number
kind of show.
4 is the Wiley Roots Imperial. It's just I like the coconut. It's just too much.
I hate you. I wish you would die.
Sad day for you. Again.
Okay. And then the Joyride. It just doesn't keep up with the rest of the group.
The coconut of the group.
No, it's just
All coconut.
I don't know.
all the
Like
time.
Anson said, it's crisp, it's clean, it's smooth, but there's just not a lot there as compared to these other ones. And then I'll go with the Eddie Line 14 or Java Stout, and then number 1 is going to be what Anson brought from Jade Mountain Brewing, which I'm gonna have to go over there and hang out now.
I know.
I've
I've
been-
never been there.
I've been eyeballing them since they built. I never went to Pilot House either.
I
but-
went there once and I had I had like a flight or something.
and it was nothing.
But there's, I mean, the space is cool.
It's different people. As far as
What
you
about
know?
the beer that was there?
Well, and that's why I don't go to that grocery store too. So I'm always like I'm like only a mile from my house. Where did these people come from?
Yeah, that's my wife feels the same way. She's like, I don't want to go to that one because there was a panhandler there once.
yeah.
And she's like, I don't want to go there anymore.
No, it's not.
But
too
anyway,
Try
so
living at my old house.
right. So Jade Mountain number 1, the Biaflan Saigon.
bad. There you go.
I like flan. I don't really taste the flan in it.
Yeah,
but it's good.
like flan with Vietnamese. That's kind of a weird combo. They could have just called it like a caramel.
I mean, they have
Saigon.
flans. They have a flan in Vietnam.
Do they?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a South American thing,
It's a
or is it a French thing?
That was a French thing, but maybe I'm wrong.
Like French makes sense, but
You do know that French ruled Vietnam
Yeah.
before. Okay.
but flan is not a French word.
I thought
Yes,
flan was Mexican.
But do you like Vietnamese
I thought it
sandwiches?
was Mexican.
It could be.
The
Yes.
baguettes?
No, the banh mi.
Yes.
The banh mi.
It's because the French bread.
there was a banh mi place by us,
Really?
and then the guy retired, and now it's gone. So now there's a banh mi food truck.
I used to
kinda
live in that
roams
area
around.
too.
Oh,
Seven
okay.
Hills. I used to live in Seven Hills.
Yeah.
So not too far.
So when you go to Vietnam, they don't talk about like the Vietnam War because they're like,
No.
oh, we were at war with the French and we were at war with the U.S. and all that. So
Right.
like they just say
The us war.
they actually cut it into like years. And like,
Oh,
the
okay.
French and yada yada. But yeah, that's why the bread is like such a big thing.
No.
Is
No, I
'cause
understand
the French
that.
influence.
But flan
Yeah.
is
So it makes sense.
not a French thing.
Yay, traveling pre-COVID.
Woohoo!
Now it's just like
All right, Anson.
You went to
number 2.
Mexico, you probably could have got flan.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I went to.
I didn't.
I
got
went
diarrhea
to. I
instead.
went to a resort. I went
went
to
to-
America.
He went to
in-
Super South America.
Super
in
South.
54 acres.
Super South
right?
USA.
No guys on jet skis riding up, shooting
Not
up your
this time,
beach.
Not this time.
He had really stupid chairs you sat on with stupid straps. He sent us a picture. He sent me a picture at least.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
chair
yeah.
straps?
No, now you've got to.
Uh-oh.
Now
Did
you
I
have to
open up a can?
No, it's just these stupid chairs, and so they put like they made the chairs look like 1920s suitcases where you had like the leather straps to keep them shut, and the chairs were just dumb looking. And
Like,
so
are you sitting on what the heck's
On
wrong with it?
luggage?
Because we were talking about hockey. We were watching an Avalanche game. He was down there watching.
I was
an Avalanche
watching
game.
Avalanche, and so the chairs have like. It's weird, eh?
Like in the
Weird.
middle.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
where your crotch goes.
No,
No, it's
off to the side. So
where
like,
your buttocks go.
yeah, where your butt goes.
Whoop.
And so Paul's like, "What the hell's going on with your chairs?" So
Oh my goodness, it's so run down this resort that they had to resort to.
no,
Strap
Belts.
It,
It looks
strap
like a
in your
belt.
chair.
It looks like a belt.
That's kind of what my question
it was fashionable. Apparently.
Strap into your chair, boys. All right, who went second?
You
I
did.
I
No, wait,
didn't. I
no.
went
Josh
last.
went second.
Number 4, all of them.
Yes.
I
can't taste.
It's like this one. So this is Joyride. It's crisp.
Yeah.
This one is vanilla. It's sweet. This one is kind of coffee-ish. And this one kind of tastes like that one, but not as sweet. Like they're not
Okay.
they're not like
That was very descriptive for our listeners.
this is a
You said
great-
this one and this one and this one.
Oh,
That made
just-
no
oh.
sense to anybody.
This one tastes like
Joyride.
beer.
Joyride is clean or whatever. This is Wiley Roots.
Okay,
Just sweet, but it doesn't taste like vanilla to me.
sure.
This is the Anson beer, the Jade City. It's
Jade Mountain.
yeah,
It's smooth.
Yeah.
sure, sure, but I can't. I couldn't tell you that there's coconut, that there's flan, that there's anything in it.
Right. Sure.
And then this one is kind of coffee-ish.
Okay.
So I just this sucks.
Yeah.
Do you,
I cannot pick anything because nothing tastes.
maybe
All right.
maybe not for
That's
the,
fair.
necessarily for the podcast, but is it getting better? Because I was listening to other episodes that you were talking about Christmas beers and the
Yeah.
the 18,
No, like-
what is it, the 1554?
1554, yeah.
1554
I love
and banquet.
1554.
And at that episode, you were talking about how things were muted, but you could still taste everything.
No,
Today you're saying
no,
everything tastes
it's-
the same.
They don't taste like how they like this. I can tell there's some vanilla, but you know how vanilla. Like I love vanilla. Vanilla's like
you do,
sweet and
yeah.
yummy.
Yeah.
That's just like
Yummy.
yeah, it's sweet,
That's interesting.
but it doesn't have that vanilla like kick.
All right, so my turn. All right, so
I'm broken. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm drinking beer
Through a red vine straw.
through a red vine
Can I have
straw.
one of those? I'll take it.
All right, so number 4 for me is going to be Joyride. The thing is, with these, as we say all the time, like they're all good. I would drink any of them. That the Joyride would be my kind of everyday crushable dark beer. Like that's a good beer to have. If I could have multiple cans just sitting around that I could just crack one open, that would be awesome. I would enjoy that. So I'll say that. So it's a good beer. It's just not in what we have, and just not my top 4 that we're doing this week. And then I'm gonna do the. So I'm. You guys know I love coffee, even though I'm not drinking a ton of it right now. But I love coffee. But I'm gonna go coffee number 3, that 14er. The hell's your problem? You drinking? Oh man, I can take a picture of your fat idiot face. Put that in your mouth. Oh, whoops. Put that in your mouth. put that straw in your mouth.
Open wider.
That's got to be a soundbite that you say. It'll go along with this one.
Oh, no, you got to put the sound up. There we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be called Betty Crocker at work because I would always cook, and that was my cookie.
Oh my gosh!
I did not know this.
Josh at BettyCrocker.top3.show.
And you got to add one now
Yeah.
that says
we
put it in your mouth.
We really need video right now.
Seriously, I need this picture. There we go. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Pinky
God, he's
is
got
up.
the pinky up. Oh my gosh.
Pinky's
All right.
up.
Okay, so I went. So let's just wrap up here real quick. I did the Joyride number 4, the 14er number 3, but it's super good. I love the coffee in that. And then I'm gonna go. The Biaflan Saigon is number 2, but it is incredible. There's that coffee there that I love, especially. Yeah, it's just super good. I really like it, but I'm still on this coconut kick where I just can't get enough coconut. And I mean, just in my life outside, I'm getting still getting coconut coffee or coconut candies and that.
Oh,
kind of thing.
sure.
So I'm just like loving the coconut. So the Wiley Roots Brewery Company Imperial something coconut vanilla.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's my number 1. But they're all really, really good in their own right. They're all good. So go ahead.
No, yeah. This one makes me excited because I haven't tried any of these.
Right.
So it's kind of nice to try, brand new things. But
Because you go down, and you're like, oh, I like this. I see this. I want that. And it's sometimes hard to like.
there's like a million choices. So you're like, ugh. I mean, the pick of 6 is like nice because you can pick different things. But you're like, I'm committed to a 6-pack
pain
of
in the ass
something I've
at
never
times,
tried.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna go with Wiley Roots number 4. I think that they just kind of cranked it up to 12 just for the sake of cranking it up to 12.
Yeah.
I like all those flavors, so don't get me wrong. I would definitely enjoy a, one of those like 10-ounce pours of that.
Yeah.
All day long. Number 3, I'm gonna do the Joyride, and again, I really do like this. Like Paul said, I could drink this if I'm gonna drink a lager. It's gonna be black. Number 2, I'm gonna go with the Eddie Line 14er.
Yeah.
Again, coffee, can't go wrong with that. And then I'm really surprised by the Jade Mountain Stout. It's the only stout on the menu. I think it was the only dark beer on their whole menu.
Wow.
And so I'm pretty impressed. I mean,
It's really good.
one of my favorite coffees ever is Vietnamese coffee. And so you throw that into a stout, and it was basically like an instant, just like, yes. Because I was going to go to Bevy on my way here and just randomly pick something out. But I was already at Jade Mountain. My sour thing didn't go through, but I was like, you have a stout? Vietnamese coffee? Yes, let's do it. So
See, the idea
top.
pays off because now you know.
now I know.
Now we know.
It gave me an excuse to go there.
Now I'm just pissed off because I feel like I had my taste around, and now you guys have screwed me over yet again.
Now that didn't taste like coconut though. Like I'm pretty surprised. Like I didn't taste
the wife and I
coconut
were talking
in that.
about how like the pumpkin pie was like, oh, did you taste your pumpkin pie? I was like, yeah, it was actually really good.
Oh,
And now we're like,
the Costco.
crap, yeah,
Giant one?
Because in like Thanksgiving, we're like, does it taste like anything? You're like, no. It's like, and we're like,
Uh-oh.
oh, Costco's been cheaping out on us.
Yeah, Thanksgiving for us at our house, because Sarah and I were going through that too. We just got enough of COVID, and our taste buds were all still really weird. So like when we ate the turkey, it was like slimy. Like,
no!
That was like it was it wasn't dry, but turkey's typically more dry.
Yeah.
We made it well, but it was just there was no flavor there, and it just had this because everything just had this weird off flavor for us. So it was like
That would make Thanksgiving
turkey slimy.
terrible.
It was.
Disgusting.
It really was really bad.
Like mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
disgusting.
So like we
Stuff
just had
it.
we had this conversation literally last night.
Nice.
Like, oh, pumpkin pie was actually good, yeah, flavor. And now I get to this, and I'm like, oh god,
I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe towards the end of the night, your taste buds go away.
that
maybe.
could be it. I mean,
They're burnt out.
All right, so let's do this. Hey, how do we find you on social? Do you do anything social,
what
Jordan?
one?
Me, no. There's no reason to get
Who
a hold
won?
of me on social media. I got a Facebook.
I
I
think it
check
was
in
Jade.
Yeah.
once a month.
If
or
you
so.
want to talk to Jordy, email Jordy@top3.show.
That's true. If
There
you
you go.
email Jordy
And I will
at
forward-
top3
I will
show,
forward it
somebody
to
will
Jordy.
forward it to me.
Yeah.
It will
yeah,
actually
yeah.
get to Josh, and then we can get it to Jordy.
I'll email
So-
it to my. I'll email a shopping list to you. To send
Jordy is
me.
basically the only person that emails anybody.
Hey.
That's sad.
It is.
You guys are
sad.
fun to talk to.
Yeah.
D doesn't. Nobody else harasses you guys.
No,
Well,
Sometimes.
All right.
what's
But-
wrong? Anson, how do we find you on social media?
At Young Anson on Instagram.
Josh?
leave me alone. Oh wait, no, it's Josh at top3.show.
There
6
we
feet
go.
under.
You can find me
6
at
feet
Paul
under.
Procise anywhere. Hey, we also want to let you know the next episode that's coming out, we're going to be doing sours that we've never had.
Maybe we'll be the
Never tried. Yeah.
oh crap, what's the third?
What?
Candy
bar?
Candy bar.
Yeah,
bars.
candy bar, underrated candy bars.
Underrated,
are coming up
yeah.
after
Underrated.
in another week.
Maybe
after
we'll flip them.
We're doing previews of next episodes?
Well,
because we have our
amazing.
together this time.
Wow. Good job.
Because
boys.
you
Good
know,
job,
there's
boys.
you know there's a candy bar out there that you're like, oh, I love this.
Yeah.
But I don't know if nobody else talks about it.
You wonder like, how can this one be on the market still? And then you buy it and you're like, oh my god, this is so good. Am I weird?
Oh, I have
true,
got a
yeah.
story about that. We're going to definitely talk about
Coming
that
up.
in the next episode.
Coming up
or whatever
next.
one of the next two episodes.
And sour.
And
All
Jordy,
right.
Which Jordy-
will be here.
I'm going to be on one of those. Don't spoil it. Which one of those? Don't tell him which one I'm going to be
He's on sour because he loves sour.
Oh,
He-
why did you spoil it? We just said don't spoil it. Then you
Because
literally
I'm-
say spoil.
Here, just
I
the-
hate. Yeah, I hate you. I hate you, dude. I just want to punch you, and I just mother.
Anyway,
All right.
so Jordy's going to be on sour because
Yes.
he loves them.
I do.
And he's one of the guys that's always been pushing me, you got to have the sour. And I was like, no.
I got
Dude, our outro went so long we killed the music. That's never happened
All
in the
right.
history of this show.
End it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Legit. That's legit. That's legit.
Legit. I'm legit going back to the crab.
It legit, like,
I will legit like a legit.
That was legit.